Hey, Taurus, how you guys doing today? Hope everybody is good and well, and everybody is being safe and healthy. So this is Patty. I'm doing your intuitive reading for the 5th of October through the 11th, and we are actually just past a full moon, and we're going into a new moon on the 16th, and then we have a second full moon on the 31st, which is a blue moon. Explosive. Anyway, that's where that is. So, Taurus, let's see where we're going. We got a couple cards out already. Boy, that sounds like they just want to get started and going. Whoever's on the other side there. Remember, your resource is your cards, and the people on the other side, your source of where everything should be coming from is the divine and the divine only. So just remember to keep asking your intuition, because that's where the divine stays within you. So let's see if there's any other energies. We have rock bottom out and a one ring circus. So does now the rock bottom. So I'm going to show you these in case there's no other energies out. So the rock bottom, a lot of people think, oh crap, I'm at the bottom again, or I'm at that. It doesn't really mean that. And I'll share that with you in a minute. But the one ring circus usually means that you're doing something alone, or maybe you're having to go inner self alone. Maybe you're having to start a project alone. Doesn't mean you're going to be doing it alone forever, but a lot of the times that has to do with time to really think about things. And with this new full moon with Mars in retrograde, definitely. So the rock bottom means that time to purge, time to reset, make something new. Something needs to change. If it isn't working, then it has to change in order for something to work. So then we're also looking at the numerology of it. And so we have number 1, which is a new beginning. Again, like I said, purge and restart, new set, reset kind of a thing. And then we have the number 6, which is like harmony, coming together, and that kind of thing there too. So is there any other energies you want to share for the week of October 5th through the 11th? I appreciate that. Oh, yep, balancing act. I'm going to say that this one here has almost come with every other sign that I have read in the last week. And there's a lot of reasons for that, and I understand why. I could spend hours going into it. But the balancing act and also the number 2 is about balance. So this whole time of energies that we're in right now is so conflicting. We've got Mars in retrograde with Aries. We've got this full moon. We've got also Chiron in Aries. And Chiron in Aries is actually an energy where it's a healing energy. It's like trying to fix and help yourself in that manner, that kind of thing. There's all kinds of things going on where the balance is really kerfuffled. It's almost like even though you're trying really, really hard, it's like that balance just can't seem to work right now. And even though you're working on it, don't give up. It's going to come. It will come. Persistence will happen. And that's the way to get there. So maybe this is where your one ring circus is that you have to focus in on, how do I get that balance? Or it's going to take time, and I just am going to have to learn how to persevere and be patient, because we got another month and a half of this going on. We have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is definitely just something that is coming, maybe a message coming into that, maybe and the Knight of Cups is actually ready to go, who's moving forward, is strong in moving forward. It has no hesitance in moving forward, but also too could be bringing a message of some kind. So we'll find out what that's about. Yeah. And it's okay, so I said that it was going to come in, he's coming in, it's coming in like lightning. So apparently, and that's moving towards that. So the 8 of Wands is very much about moving fast, something coming in fast. And we're in Aries. Aries loves to just charge in and take hold and do that kind of thing. But then Aries also likes to drop off, get bored really easy. So this is really something that you're going to want to be mindful in this next week on the 5th through the 11th is, what is coming at me really sort of fast? I need to get the facts on this. Do I feel off balance with it? Do I feel good about it? Do I feel like I need to check into this a little bit more? Do I feel like I should hold off? Because these are all the things you need to be asking yourself during this time for this week, because you are doing something by yourself. You are doing something by yourself. And wow, we've got cups, wands, and then pentacles, king of pentacles. So that means there's somebody there that does know about finances, career, money, maybe a job. It might have to do with school, that kind of thing. But the thing is, it's an earthly thing. It's a material thing. It's money or career or anything like that. But this person that may be coming in is very, very knowledgeable, has wisdom about earthly knowledge, has wisdom about how to manage those kind of things. And maybe this is something you're asking the divine for. I really want to get my finances under control. I really want to know how to make these finances happen. But the communication there is fast. So this could mean a really coming in fast, but it also could mean that you might be traveling to that as well. And that's very possible with things opening up, but you're going to be doing this alone for the moment. And all you're doing right now is trying to figure out how to get things in balance. And that's this week. That's the key for this week. I'm going to tell you right there. Wherever you're at in your process or your journey, just remember that you are coming up and it is going to manifest. It's going to actually grow. And you want to grow it into a positive manner, because we just got the magician. Yeah, the magician is to manifest. Now I'm going to pay attention to these cards a little bit closely because I want to make sure that the divine is showing me what it is, because we've got all of the, we've got wands and cups and pentacles, and the sword hasn't shown up, but it is in the magician. So what is it that you're really needing to focus in on to get that balance back? And to get that, I'm sure getting goosebumps for somebody over there. I don't know what it is, what message is coming. They're waiting to share this, whoever it is coming through. So, yeah. So if you have travel in your plans, thank you. So if there is travel, when I mentioned that, they said make sure that you have the money there, make sure that you have the means there, especially if there's an emergency. So you want to have enough. Don't travel by the seat of your pants. Don't travel with, hey, I'm just making it. I just have enough for the hotel. I have just enough. Be really, really careful with that, because that can really get you into trouble if you get stuck. And especially being a travel agent now in the daytime, there's so many things that could go wrong. Luggages from, the COVID, the restrictions, the things like that. So be really, really mindful of what your finances are if you are going to travel. Make sure you have a little, what do you call that, nest egg, or have a backup, even if it's a credit card as a backup that, you could use something of that nature. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is this is a focus in on communication. And thank you. So I'm just being reminded that this is a time with the energies that are going on between the planets, and also everything that's going on with Earth and spirit and everything. It's really, really imbalanced. You really have to ask in this week, if there is something that you want, you're really going to have to ask for it. It is time to be at that place in your life and journey that you cannot be afraid to ask for it, because this is what we need to manifest, because we have a lot of wands here, but we also have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is here spiritually to make sure. So there's a lot of good things coming. You can actually know that there are good things coming. So the Four of Wands is all about celebration and all about coming together in a unity. So like something is pulling together, coming together. Maybe this is that balance thing. But the other thing is the Fool is all about sort of a playfulness, a new energy, a creative energy, just like a go with the flow kind of energy. So that is there. But you really have to be mindful in spirit. So you've got all kinds of things going on. I feel like there's really a balance struggle, like there's an inner struggle versus a spiritual struggle, because the last card out is going to change your mind and it's going to change your journey. It's going to be a 180, whatever is happening. And this could be a really, really good thing for you, because maybe it's finally coming time. Because I believe that everything has a time and a place. I believe that the divine puts things in place in order when you are ready and prepared. And he takes things away if you are not prepared, because he doesn't want you to fail. He wants you to succeed. And that's what this is showing. He wants all this to succeed. But if you're not prepared, this could happen. And you could tumble and you could fall. So he's making sure that you are getting balanced. Please make sure that you are getting balanced. And what I mean by balance is, if you're, for example, I'm an entrepreneur. If my money is in order, if my work ethics are in order, say, okay, I'm an entrepreneur. We always work more than 40 hours a week. I mean, I at one point was working 80 hours a week, not 2 weeks, but a week. So very unbalanced. And even though the money's coming in, my family was suffering. So there's no balance there. My spiritual, I wasn't paying attention to God at that time. I wasn't paying attention to any of my beliefs at the time because I was too busy working. So everything was great here, but then everything else was falling. So you making sure that at least some of those things are falling into place. And I'll tell you firsthand, if you don't, you're going to put your family at a place you don't want to be, or even yourself. Your health is going to, your mental health, especially your mental health, is really going to take a dive. And dive meaning you could be burned out. You just burn out. I'm now, I hate to say this, but I'm 61, and it's like I'm so used to working 2 jobs at a time until I became a business owner and then I worked my butt off as a business owner. Now I'm 61, I want to slow down, but I can't, because of the way the economy is. So it's like you'll get to a point where you're like, enough, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. That's what this is you're supposed to be thinking about this week. Something to get you in balance so that you're not exhausted, because it inevitably will happen. Students that are being pushed to the limit to produce and produce and produce and produce, and they're not even given enough time in the day, and it's to the point where they're doing 80 hours a week in just studies. Not good. And actually, what happens when we do that? When we do that to ourselves, we're not studying anymore. We're not working anymore. We're just cramming. We're cramming in the work to get the money. We're cramming in the work. And we're cramming in the school to get the grade. And who gives a crap? The CEOs don't give a crap if you fell over dead today or the school kicked you out today. They don't care. That's why it's really important for you to take care of yourself and get balanced. Really get balanced. You have to really be mindful of that. Yeah, okay. So I'm just being reminded, loyalty. There is none left in the United States. There's no loyalty of companies to their employees. They're just reminding me about Disney, because I have a family member that works for Disney, but they're still there. 28,000 employees. Bye. And these are people that have had degrees, worked hard, got the internships, got into everything. There's no loyalty. This is the balance for your life and for what you need and for your family that is coming to you. So somebody here has somebody that either matters of the heart, emotions, or finances that is trying to help them. So let them help you. And you're trying to manifest a very positive healthy life, because you've got this coming. You've got this coming. You've got some unity coming. This could be a relationship. Maybe a relationship's on hold. They're watching. I'll tell you what, as a woman, men will watch you and see what you do and see if they really want to date you. See how they, how you react to certain things. They will sit there and watch you. And especially being a woman, if you start talking about all your exes and the boyfriends, they're like, how many women, how many guys has she slept with? How many? And girls don't do it as much as the guys, but the guys really watch and listen to all your words. So it's really important to pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details of what you're doing in your life this week. And you know what? You know in your heart. I don't know who this is for, but I know that you know in your heart what you need and what you want. You're just afraid to articulate it. I don't know who this is for, but this is where you need to go. For you, whoever that is, this is where you need to go. You need to go talk to the divine. You need to say, hey, I have this fear. Can you take this fear away? I really want to do this. Take this fear away. Give me the wisdom. Take this fear away. Because this is all about teaching. I'm getting goosebumps for somebody all over, all the way down to my toes. So there's a fear for somebody there. And to break that fear, to break it and change it into a positive thing this week, then you really need to ask the divine. Remember, I say divine is source. Everything else is a resource. You have to go to the source. You'll get your answers. Trust me, you will get your answers if you're listening. You say, well, I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. It might not be in here. It might be showing you, or maybe something pops up that you've never seen, or maybe somebody comes into your life, or somebody says, hey, you know what? I was just thinking about that. That's the divine working in mysterious ways, or the energies, or whatever you believe in. But the thing is, I believe in God. So this is the 6 or 5, 6. I can't even count. This is the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups is actually, again, a give and take. There's somebody here, matters of the heart. There is somebody here that is really wanting to help somebody, maybe from the past, maybe somebody close to you, maybe a friend, or maybe somebody that you've actually had a relationship that is now a friend, somebody that actually knows you inside and out. But they also, it's a give and take kind of thing. You've helped them, they've helped you, and this could be reversed, kind of thing. This could be for somebody to resonate, but this person is actually showing you love, even if it's not in your, an intimate love way. They're just showing you love, that they care enough about you to be there to help you. Just say, hey, I'm here if you need me. So many people just say that, but in all reality, there is somebody there that really means that to you. So, and this is you've got manifest. I'm seeing the cups on the manifest, and it's not because it's the biggest thing, but they asked me to always look at things on the cards. So, it is definitely manifesting, and as well. So this might be coming of a unity here, and there might be just some little issues that need to be balanced out before you end up either going the wrong way or end up maybe coming together as a couple. Again, it's a one-ring circus only because, thank you for that. So what the divine starts saying is, this is a one-ring circus because you really have to, this is for somebody who's going to be becoming a couple. I don't know who that is for, but for that person, whoever that is, this is the time in your singleness to get your act together. And that's what they exactly said. Get your act together before I put you with this person, whoever this is. So whoever that is, get balanced for yourself. Don't go into it, postpone it if you have to, but you really need to get yourself balanced before you guys get merged, which it seems like something like that is coming up, but it's coming up fast. So you're going to maybe feel a little bit pressured. It's you that can slow it down. You can manifest. Where did my manifest go? Oh, you're the one that can manifest it to go slow, get to fast. You have the power within you. You have the control within you to do that. Okay, so this is huge. There's a couple energies here. There's energies for getting balance between somebody's finances. There's energies here for somebody who's going to be going into a couple that they need to get their together. Otherwise, it could actually turn detrimental. There's an energy here for somebody else that actually has somebody to help them through this process of getting balanced out. Maybe it's a counselor, maybe it's a mentor, maybe it's a pastor, maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a best friend, but they're trying to help you get balanced. So please listen to what they might have to say. If something is coming in repetition with 3 different people, if you hear it from 3 different people, then that is time to take heed, because the divine does things in threes. So, like, remember how we say, it all happens in threes? That didn't come from really anywhere. But the thing is, he does do things in threes. So, if you have heard something, if you have the ability of hearing like I do, and you've heard something 3 times, you better take heed, because it's going to get stronger and stronger if you don't. Again, opportunities, manifesting those opportunities, making sure that you're keeping balance. This is going to manifest when you know which one you want to do. That's going to manifest if you know which one you want to do. And then yeah, of course there's going to be opposition. There is going to be some opposition to that. So yeah. So that, I believe, let me see if there's anything else with this. But there's several energies here. And that's the thing with the intuitive reading. People check out, oh, this isn't for me. Oh, this isn't for me. But they're in like 3 minutes. And then I've got 3, 4 different other energies, which one of them could have been theirs, and something here could have helped them. But they've already checked out and gone on, which is really sad, because there's so many different energies here. And if it's not for you, it's for somebody around you. And when you come around that person, you're going to have an aha moment, and you're going to actually go, oh, that's what that was about. Like I said, when the divine doesn't talk to you just through audio. A lot of people, I don't hear anything. Well, some people are very visual. Some people can catch the signs all over. Some people, like, you'll even come through, you'll see butterflies all of a sudden, and it might not even be butterfly season, but they keep coming around when there's a decision to be made or something like that. There's always something in nature that will come around if there's a decision to be made. All right. Again, yes. So listening to the high priestess, going to your spirit, going to your divine, going to asking what this is about, asking them for guidance and wisdom. That's the only way that you're going to be able to get balance. Again, listen to your intuition. Intuition, that's why I'm called the intuitive warrior, is because really that is where spirit, and you will have all your answers. It's so easy. It is so easy. And then you'll see your life unfold so differently. One thing I will say about the high priestess, and I don't know who that's for, or if it is for anybody, she's also a fertility. She deals with fertility. So if somebody's pregnant or getting pregnant or maybe pregnant and they don't know they're pregnant, that may be part of that too. I don't weigh heavy on that right now, though. I don't feel that energy as much, but that's where that's at. So Taurus, this has been your reading for today for October 5th through the 11th. And remember, I didn't mention this in the beginning, is that I do have new 1-minute little daily readings, so that you guys can just have something to lift you up in the beginning of the day, something to work for, or see what's not gonna happen. I'm not a psychic, but this is something to help lift you up and go forward for your day. Hopefully, just depends on the message, right? So those are happen Monday through Saturday, and those should be on your phones or wherever you're looking at by like 3:15, 4 o'clock in the morning, in case you're in another country. So hit the subscribe and the bell, and that will tell you when those things are listed, so you can actually get yours first off in the morning. Otherwise, we will see you on the 12th. Bye, Taurus. You guys take care, be safe, and we'll see you on the 12th.